guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys how to make some delicious chile rellenos. So in case you guys want to learn how to make this delicious recipe, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, so let's get started with our ingredients. So for this recipe we're going to need chile poblano, and depending on the servings, it depends on how many chiles you're going to need. Eggs, and depending on how many chiles, depends on how many eggs you're going to need. So based on one chile, you're going to need 1 egg. 1 1/4 cup of flour, a half a teaspoon of salt, 1 pound of your preference of cheese, 9 Roma tomatoes, 3 jalapeños, a half of a white onion, 3 garlic cloves, 2 tablespoons of chicken bouillon, and 1/2 teaspoon of oregano. So these are ingredients. Now let's get started. Alright, so first we're going to start by roasting our chile poblanos. Do not remove the stems. So we're going to place our chiles in our comal. And of course I already washed my chiles. So we're just gonna leave them there and wait for them to get roasted. So make sure that you're getting all the chile. You want them to be like this. All right, so once your chiles are fully roasted, we're going to place them inside a bag or in a bowl and cover them with foil. We're just going to let them steam, let them sweat for about 15 to 20 minutes. The softer they get, the better. All right, so while we wait for our chiles, we're going to start working on our filling. So I'm going to shred my cheese, and also depends on whatever cheese you're using. I like to use Monterey Jack. Now, if you want to just put the cheese inside the chile, then that's going to be optional. I like to prepare mine with onion and tomato. All right, so we're going to grab 1 tomato and half of our onion. The other half, we're going to use it for our sauce. And now we're just going to cut it. Now, if you don't like onion, I mean, you can, of course, stuff the chiles with anything, even meat, shrimp, anything. You know, that's the best part about making chile rellenos. We're going to do the same with our tomato. All right, so once we have our tomato and onion, we're going to saute them and then melt our cheese with it. All right, so on medium heat, I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of oil. And I'm gonna wait for that to heat up so we can add our onion and tomatoes. All right, so once it's hot, we're going to add our onions and tomatoes. And now we're just going to wait until our onions turn a translucent color, and then we can add our cheese. All right, so after 5 minutes, our tomatoes and onions are ready, so we can add our cheese. And then we're just going to leave it in here until it melts. All right, so once our cheese has fully melted, we're going to turn it off and set it to the side and start peeling our chiles. Chiles are all nice and soft. So now we're just going to remove all the skin. Okay. Just make sure that you don't rip the chile, okay? You want to be careful with them. All right, so once we're done peeling our chiles, we're going to cut them open, make a little opening in the middle of the chile. You don't want to make it too big. Now, if you want to remove the seeds, you can do that. So I'm just going to leave my seeds in just because I want some spiciness in it. So just like that. But you can take it all off if you want to. And now we're just going to stuff them with our cheese. Just like that. And we're going to do the same to all of our chiles. All right, so once our peppers are stuffed, we're going to dip them in our 1 cup of flour. So we're just kind of dip them in there. And that's just gonna help our eggs stick to the chile. Okay, so once our chiles are nice and coated with our flour, we're going to start working on our egg. All right, so for our egg, we're just going to separate our egg whites from the yolk. All right, so once we have separated our egg whites from our yolk, we're going to mix our egg whites until we have a foam consistency. And you can do it with a fork as well. Alright, so once our egg whites look like this, and as you can see, they're hard to move, we can add our egg yolks. And the egg yolks, we're just going to mix them until they mix with the egg whites. Don't overbeat your batter. I'm going to add the flour and the salt. And I'm just going to mix the flour with our eggs. All right, so once we have mixed our flour, we're going to preheat our oil. All right, guys, so just preheat your oil on medium heat. So once our oil is hot enough, we're going to dip our chile into our batter. Just make sure that it's fully coated. And we're going to place it in the oil. And we're just going to cook it until our egg has turned golden brown. So once our chile looks like this, it's done, and now we're just going to place it in paper towels. All right, so now to make our tomato salsa, we're going to add 5 cups of water, and we're going to add our jalapeños, and everything's uncooked. And our 8 Roma tomatoes. Along with the onion. The other half of the onion. The garlic cloves. The chicken bouillon. And now we're just going to mix everything until we have a smooth sauce. All right, so once that's done, we're going to bring it to a simmer. So in a medium saucepan, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of oil, and I'm gonna heat it up. And once it's hot, we're going to add our salsa. And now we're just going to wait till it comes to a simmer. All right, so once our salsas come to a simmer, we're going to add our oregano, the half a teaspoon. I just like to crack it with my hands. And you also want to taste it for salt. To me, it's good. So now the way you serve them is gonna be optional. So you can dip your chiles in here. Or you can just serve them, you know, just like that with the side of rice. Or you can also place the sauce on the bottom of the plate and then place your chile on top. So it's gonna be optional, and you know, of course, depending on how you like them. So now our chiles are ready. Yes, and now for the best part, the taste test. I am so ready, and I don't even like egg. Look at that. You guys ready? Ready?
Yes.
Hold on. Seriously, super delicious. And like I said, I don't even like egg, but this is the combination of everything. It's just perfect. Alrighty guys, and there you have it, my super easy and delicious chile rellenos. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. And if you recreate this recipe, please don't forget to send me your pictures and also tag me on them. And also, if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, no, no. Eres perfecta mujer, de la cabeza a los pies. Tú pasas de mi nivel, tú tienes el piquete. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. Eres perfecta.